This is the chart analysis of cricketer, come politician, come commentator, come comedy show host Navjot Singh Sidhu. Yesterday he was sentenced to 1 year of rigorous imprisonment by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, and I thought it fit to analyze his chart, and I was pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised by the quality of his chart. It is really a maverick chart. He has 4 planets in their Lord house. Saturn in the Lagna house, though it is retrograde, makes him very active, hyperactive in fact, but he will always have career related stress issues, so he will not be able to reach the top of his profession, though he will always be doing something in his life all the time. He will never sit idle. His 3rd house Jupiter also is in its Lord house of Pisces, but it is also retrograde, so that makes him a good sportsman, excelling in sports. He has reached the national level team, but again their captaincy will lure him. He will never become the captain of the Indian national team because it is retrograde. And also there will be some trouble that he has with his siblings. His 6th house has Rahu, is a troubling placement. That means that Sidhuji has a tendency to rub people the wrong way, make enemies, powerful enemies. Sometimes he can do this on purpose, and this will in the end come to bite his health. His Mercury in the 9th house is exalted. So he has 4 planets in their Lord house and 1 planet, that is Mercury, exalted. His 9th house Mercury makes him a prince, makes him very lucky due to his paternal side. Sophisticated, polite, live a life of luxury like a prince, but that is only when he wants to. He can be extremely polite, and he is also very lucky and very blessed, and basically his wealth comes due to his 9th house Mercury itself. His 10th house is a little tricky because even though Venus is again in its Lord house, so that means a dependable spouse for him, but Sun is debilitated here. So this is where the trouble starts. That is, he will make wrong-minded decisions that will cost him dearly in his life. And also he would be the introverted sort, pessimistic sort, who would generally keep quiet. And though he would be making a lot of money, his wife is very auspicious for him, but there is a lot of loss of money also seen. Now his 11th house is also what makes him controversies king. It has Mars again in its Lord house. So that makes him lucky. He will get fame, name, fame, money, everything is there. Prestige is there. He would be a friend's friend. He will be popular, but at the same time, Moon, which is debilitated in the 11th house, is a cause of grief and will bring him a bad name, infamy, controversies, would mar him due to emotional issues. He would be very, very emotional and unable to control his emotions. So it's like a vicious cycle, you know. Saturn retrograde in his Lagna house, even though it's in its Lord house, will give him the tendency of stress. Basically, he would always be stressed, but he would be lucky. He would be able to get his way out. And basically, due to his Sun and Moon being debilitated, he would not be able to deal with his stress. So either he would remain very quiet or he would explode in anger. And this is one of the reasons that he has landed in legal trouble this time. Ketu in the 12th house is also not good. It means lot of trouble for him, health related trouble, including retirement. And I have seen his chart when his Ketu Mahadasha fell. That time he was forced to leave the Indian cricket team after the controversy that happened in 1988-89 in his Mercury Mahadasha. So his Mercury Mahadasha, as I said, with exalted Mercury. So as the incident happened, he was able to evade arrest for the full duration of his Mercury Mahadasha and evade any serious consequences. But once his Ketu Mahadasha started, he was forced to retire from formal cricket or representing India. Now he is presently going through his 10th house Venus Mahadasha, which is at its fag end. And after this, his debilitated Sun Mahadasha starts, whose heat he has already started to feel. And that is why he has been incarcerated despite his best efforts. And by best, I mean the best in the country. After his debilitated Sun Mahadasha starts, in December 2025. The downturn will start a little before that during his Venus Ketu Antardasha from October 24 onwards. But so basically we can say that from October 24 onwards his downturn will start. He may come out of prison. He may be out in 6 or 8 or 9 months. But his bad time has started. He has to be very careful. Do the remedies for his sun and moon, because from 25 till 31 is his sun Mahadasha, and from 31 till 41 is his moon. So the next 17-18 years are very tough. Knowing Sidhu, observed Sidhu via public forum, via his comedy show, via his commentating, I know that he is a deep believer in astrology. He always is seen as wearing astrological gemstone, and he once had said that he believes in Lord Shiva. So I hope that once he serves out his prison sentence and is released, then he would do the remedies. My take is he would go the spiritual way and get relief in that, because there would be a lot of trouble to his health due to his debilitated and sun and moon Mahadashas, which are just about to start in the next 2 or 3 years. But even before that, as I mentioned, in his Venus Ketu period also, that is the very tail end of his Venus Mahadasha, that starts from October 2024. The downturn has started, and that is basically karma payback time for Mr. Sidhu. All the best, and God bless you all. Hari Om.